I like WCDR because I get to hang out with writers, and I get to learn how to write better by hanging out with writers.
WCDR is like a foundation. It's a place on which you can just stand and observe, or you can participate.
Because WCDR is so incredibly supportive of authors.
Celebrate each other regardless of genre, level of writing, whatever. It's fantastic.
Get it. Writers get it. You can come in and say, I had the best writing day ever. I killed this guy, and other people come back and say, oh yeah, that's so cool.
I felt my chest grow hard and my parched throat blocked the path of questions that circled my puzzled brain. I dared not ask. The answer was in front of me. A row of shanties bustled with weary-faced women fetching water from a single standpipe.
I rewrite 6 to 12 to 18 times some of my passages. And then I finally sometimes just throw them out. Or having made it so beautiful, my editor says, oh, isn't this beautiful writing? And crosses it out.
And I had this epiphany that, and it seems like a really simple thing, but it just lit me up. I was on the subway and I actually wrote it down in my notebook, and I wrote one of those little light bulbs over it. And it's a notebook is for writers what a sketchbook is for artists.
Memoirs are really, really tricky. People love to write them because it's something they have intimate experience with and they think it's interesting. The challenge is we all have families, we all have black sheep, we all have our own terrible stories that are not necessarily of interest to other people. So I had to reject my 89-year-old great aunt who wrote me a letter from Newfoundland trying to tell me represent our family story. I have to tell her, Aunt Jen, it's my family and I don't care.
Thanks to everyone for coming. Another wonderful morning. Hope your car starts again tomorrow.
Pass the word.
I will.
It's a secret.
Nice seeing you again. Take care. You've juxtaposed opposites.
Yes.
And it works really well in writing with readers. Okay. It works well. The reader gets it, and it's an excellent thing to do.
Describing the house that the person lived in, and the stairs they fell down, and all the emotional stuff that happened to them. No, you just have them say things. And the actor uses his body language to, express all of the other things that the audience sees. However, I start everything with a character sketch.